Hey everybody, welcome to our game time. It's me, David.
And Joe.
We're playing Ori and the Blind Forest, and this game is by Moon Studios. And it's my gameplay, and this game is fantastic.
I knew you were raving about it. You were like, dude, this game came out. We gotta play it.
Yeah.
Let's play it now.
Well,
all right.
I saw it at E3 and I was freaking out. I was really excited, and I guess I had the inclination they were gonna release it sometime last year in 2014, and I guess they moved it to now. Obviously, it just came out like a day ago. But this game, holy Jesus Christ, it's so cute and it's perfect, and it's sad and it's
cute
good.
and sad.
Yeah, we're gonna start this gameplay here. I like the story. The story's really well done. It's kind of simple, to be quite honest, but it's not too bad. I really like the premise for it. So basically you're spirit of the forest, and what happens is you just get blown through the wind and stuff, and you come across this panda thing. Well, that's what it looks like. I don't know what it is. And she becomes your mom, and she adopts you. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Because this is completely different than what I thought I saw. Because I thought you were like walking around as the panda, and like you were doing stuff.
Well, at first, like the first 2 seconds of it, you're gonna see right here.
Okay.
The first 2 seconds of it, you're the panda, and then you're the panda for 2 seconds, like I said. And then you come across this white, like,
I love the belly
cat
physics.
tiger.
the belly physics. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is walking here. She just lumbers along, and it's just
the art style is really awesome.
I love this game. I love platformers. My favorite game of all time is Super Mario World. This is obviously it's not the same thing, but yeah, just stop there for a second. But gosh, this is taking the place as one of my favorite platformers of all time. It's just so good and so tight and perfect, and it's all in this package you just get. It's wonderful. I think it's great.
So the gorilla's name is Naru.
Naru, yeah. Sorry,
okay.
Yeah, I didn't even remember. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, see, child of her own and all that stuff, and you're just like
okay. I'm gonna be quite honest. I thought that like Dreamcatcher thing was like
a noose.
A noose? I thought someone was just being hanged there, and I thought that was like how she rose her children. Like, don't fuck up because you could end up like this guy. Like, but okay.
That's how pandas work, man.
That's how pandas.
They instill fear in their children. It's great. But yeah, so this is Ori. This is gonna be your main character of the story. And this is just like a montage of things that happen and all that stuff. And
cross off the tree. That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
you just keep walking and stuff. But Jesus Christ, this game.
Visually, it's pretty interesting. It reminds me of not Bastion, Baird or Braid. Braid, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot like Braid. Braid was this game where it had so many cool things were introduced. And it was kind of the first game to kind of do that to the extent that it did. And it did a really, really good job. And I think that this game follows Braid's footsteps very well. And the music.
It also is
the
really
soundtrack
cool.
for this game.
And I know they have like the overlying like the text that comes on the screen and like the little voiceover. But it's always cool like when a game can try to like relay a story without telling you the story. Or like without even like voice dialogue, like Journey, like
oh yeah,
it tells you the entire story in just video and pictures and like playing.
Yeah, and you just have to infer everything yourself up until that point, up until what they're showing you. And this is the same game. Like you don't know, not the same game, but this is the same kind of outline. You don't know where this forest came from. You don't know where this forest is. You don't know what this tree of life is. And he's calling out. Is he a god? Is he a spirit of the tree? At first you don't know. You just delved into it, and I got a little further along in the game, and come to find out, you're the spirit of the forest and all that stuff, and you just have to find everything along the way, and it's great.
So the game doesn't just flat out tell you that?
No, it doesn't.
That's pretty cool.
It kind of leaves you open. This part is I almost cried.
Wait, this person just
is
Naru just die?
Nara dies.
Oh,
I don't know if you knew. She's gonna die.
Single tear.
She's fucked. Yeah. See,
Why
like
does she
everything's
die?
going decrepit and stuff. Well, she doesn't have any food. She gotta feed herself.
What?
Look at all the food and shit. It's
I
all
understand,
gone.
but they had infinite food. Like, what happened?
I don't know what to tell you, man.
What? Like, everything was great, and then, like, it just randomly turned to shit. What the... Okay.
I'm telling you, dude. It goes. Everything's perfect
This
and
is
wonderful.
a terrible planet to live on. Christ.
Yeah, that's true. This is pretty crazy. Everything.
It doesn't even tell you how much time passed. Like,
yeah,
that's what I want to know.
Yeah, obviously the time passed, but Jesus, this is great. I saw this, I was dying.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Yeah, she falls and. But anyway, so yeah, you're getting to the end of her life now. What?
So you're just sleeping through all of this?
Yeah. You're sleeping through her, like, going to find food and shit. She puts it there. It's so... You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's like, I don't want any food. He's like, you got it, you got this. And, it's, you're a kid, so you don't know. And you go searching.
Do you like, get, like, older, like, in the game? Or do you continue playing the game as, like, this little guy? You
continue playing the game as this little guy. And you get power-ups and things like that. The power-ups are ridiculous. They're awesome. They're so cool. Like, you get a double jump, of course.
He goes and gets the fruit.
Yeah, he goes and gets the fruit because he's gonna try to, feed his mom. But gosh, it's so crazy.
See, you would have been able to save her if you didn't take a step back for 2 seconds. Those 2 seconds.
Those 2 seconds.
Those 2 seconds. If had you just gone left.
Yeah, look, everything's all just memories now. It sucks.
Are you serious? There's like little spiders and stuff.
Yeah, like
kind of like what was that game? The Limbo.
Yeah. Yes, it's just like everybody compares this to Limbo, and like Limbo's a really good.
Definitely a different style.
Of course, yeah, but Limbo's another example of just a good game with a great story that didn't explain to you,
Yeah, you just kind of had to figure out yourself.
Yeah, you had to infer everything.
I mean, you didn't even realize that your sister was like in danger until like halfway through the fucking game, if that.
Yeah, Limbo's a really good example of that. But yeah, like she ends up dying. Like this game, man. Yeah, I saw this. I just almost started crying. But anyway, so
Wow. Okay. So that's kudos to the studio for like that's something that's really tough to deal with when making games. Is like how
far are you gonna go?
Yeah, how to portray and how like real do you make death in a game,
Mm-hmm.
and especially a game like this that's kind of. I mean, it's not necessarily catered towards kids, but obviously like.
When you see it, you're inclined to it.
Right. Your kid could ask you like, "Hey, this game looks awesome. I want to buy this." Like, that's cool. Kudos to this. They did it really nice. It was tasteful. That's cool.
Yeah, it's very well done. I think I kind of agree with what you said. It appeals to kids. So if a kid jumps into this, they're gonna, oh my gosh, it's cutesy, blah blah blah. They're not really gonna know that they're dead. They just know they disappear, whatever.
I think I don't know. Kids have gotten like a lot more, I guess, mature at younger ages now. So I think the way that they did it there, kudos to them. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah. So this game is just too good. Like one of the gameplays that they introduce is when you're fighting enemies, you can press a button and you stop time. You stop time for like a couple of seconds, and you can actually choose a direction, and you will shoot off in the direction and send the enemy flying in the opposite direction.
Did you get that in the game? In this? No. Yeah.
No.
I was gonna skip to it, but
no. But yeah, you'll see. Like you just get you get the wall climb, you get all that stuff, and you just gotta do all that stuff.
I saw some really like fast paced stuff like later on in the video.
Yeah, they're it gets pretty intense. But this game is really crazy.
Hmm.
If anyone was on the fence about it, it's $20 on the Microsoft Store. It's also on Steam right now.
This is pretty depressing right now. This is really sad.
Yeah.
Like, and you're having to play through all of this, right?
Yes, you're having to play through all this. You're having to move him, and he dies.
Wait, he dies?
He dies.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This game is all about dying.
Apparently, this is death.
But you're gonna see right here. You just come back to life, and when you come back to life, you come across this little ball of light.
Wait. So when he died, did like the forest like pretty much get like more nourishment or whatever?
When he died, he put himself back into the forest. Like his soul, he's part of the forest.
So you're telling me, because he existed, his mother died. Because if he didn't exist, the forest wouldn't have needed to.
Yes, exactly.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
This is a really
he was
dark...
a leaf before. He was part of the
You remember all the stuff we were talking about kids buying this game? Don't buy this game. Oh my god.
Yeah. So now this is where the actual game really begins, and you start moving.
I love that, like, he just died and he comes back to, alright, fuck yeah.
He's like, alright, jump and just jump around. But, yeah, so you, like, it's just, I was sitting here and I was trying to jump and I was having little issues. And you'll see that, like, you try to do something and the game, like, there's something you can't do. It doesn't get really close.
What just happened there?
Those thorn things are those
okay.
thorns, so they'll fuck you.
Okay.
Like I keep getting destroyed by them.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm about to die. I only have one life left, and you can't go any further because then those thorns are in the way. So you just have to keep going. And the game is really well about that. Like it shows you where you can go. And like right here, I'm trying to jump on this log, and I had this thought that I could take the log from one side and move it to the other side and actually make a swing.
Yeah, it was like no.
And I was trying to do that and I couldn't do that. See, I got a spirit light container
added to your circle.
Yeah, so you see the bottom in the middle. There's a circle, and every time you kill an enemy or you get a yellow orb,
okay,
you start filling up a circle. And when you fill up the circle, that's pretty much your experience level. So when you get your experience high, you get an ability point, just like like in
every other RPG.
So yeah. So you have a tree. We'll get to that.
I'm gonna guess that you can't go into water.
You can. You will take damage.
Oh, okay.
I believe there's an upgrade in the tree that also lets you swim into water without taking damage. So it's really nifty, but you can't get that until much later on. But yeah, see, like I was trying to see what those flowers are for because it looks like they're obviously there for doing whatever. Yeah, we're trying to check a map. But yeah, so you go, get all these cool upgrades. Like at first, obviously.
Okay, well, let's hop a little bit further into it and try to see some of the like more gameplay. Do you unlock like any?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Oh dear God! Okay, right. Something just got destroyed. I want to see what happened to that. Okay.
So that was the tree that we were just looking at.
Oh, I remember this. I saw this.
Yeah. So this is where after I got my my wall running.
Okay.
My wall bounce, and I'm sitting there failing horribly. I hadn't gotten the wall bounce at this point, actually.
So that little thing that's like flying above you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like?
So you'll find out the premise of the game. There's an owl.
An owl?
An owl.
Okay.
An evil owl. And he ends up stealing the soul of the tree. And the soul of the tree is that little spirit that's flying around you. And that little spirit gives you the power to fight things. So you see like that guy. And what happens is the way you fight is when you press the X button. And you just deal damage to them. And you just gotta kill them. And there's obviously, it gets better upgrades. That ball gets like ridiculously overpowered. It's retarded. And so like you just keep moving and everything. And you're just fighting everything. But Like all the enemies, like they always have something like just random when they die. They drop a bomb on you and they just fuck you. But yeah, you see like all the thorns get broken down and you try to. You see those are the balls right there, and you're gonna see them try to get them. But the game just says, all right, well, there's your jump. You just can't do it. You suck. it just tells you you're capable of getting it. Yeah. So but yeah, so that's kind of the premise of it. And the owl was trying to kill you. And the rest of the forest. So it's your job to try to destroy the owl and all that jazz. And you see.
I guess green always help.
So this is where I get the jump. See, I'm trying to get up there, and you see I get the wall jump.
Oh. There's other things like
yeah. So apparently, when the forest was going, when you left the tree, the forest was going dead.
Okay.
So the tree had sent out other little guys, little Oris. They all have different names. I think this one's name is Phil, I believe. I believe it was Phil. Phil, not like Phil as in like Philip, but like.
Okay, I was gonna say.
See, you're gonna see right here. It's gonna tell you, it's like, oh, we got here's Phil, and so that gives you the upgrade. Looks ridiculous. It looks awesome. It's really really cool. See, the spirit light of Phil.
I was gonna say, I was like that. That's weird. I just imagine like some older, like 30-year-old, like balding guy.
Gives you the power to wall jump.
There you go. With glasses.
So yeah, this is how you get your main power ups.
From trees.
Yeah, from these trees, and the trees are dead characters who have come before you and all that stuff, and you get their power and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
So I made a save right there.
Yeah.
And another thing about this game is the saves.
How does it work?
So what happens is, if you look on the left of the circle where you get your ability points.
Okay.
The left side is blue and the right side is green.
Right.
Green is your health. The blue side is what's called power bar. It's called your power bar.
Okay.
And what happens is later on when you get higher upgrades, you can start using your special powers. But for right now, you can only use those blue auras to make saves. So if you die, it'll take you back to your last save. Huh. And if you don't save, you're fucked. Because it'll take you all the way back to your last save. And the game very rarely autosaves, so you have to be really, really on top of it. This game is very unforgiving, and that's another reason why I like it, because a lot of platformers kind of take it easy on you. But you have to be really dedicated to this game in order to really get the full, to see the greatness of this game, you have to put some time into it. And that's another reason I enjoy it a lot. See, there's the wall jumps.
See, like you're all MLG now. Like dodging the
Trust me, it gets a million times more ridiculous. In a lot of
that thing.
Yeah, those I don't know what they are. I think they're gorillas or something. Like gorillas that attack you and they jump and.
There's pandas and gorillas living in the same jungle.
The spiders are assholes. The spiders like drop down on webs and shit, and they shoot balls of electricity at you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Electric spiders.
But yeah, it's really good. This is where you're gonna see the wall jump. This is the first kind of puzzle you have to deal with. It's not really a puzzle. You just move a rock.
I was gonna ask, does this game have a lot of puzzles or?
It's not really puzzles. Like when you come to an impasse, you have to actually sit down, look at your surroundings, and see what you can do. You have to get around it. So I mean, kind of like a puzzle, but it's not really anything like that. Not yet, at least. Not that I have encountered. Yeah. So yeah, I was just taking it really slow and being very careful. I really didn't want to die. So I got up here, and you see that thing right there that went to my right. That is what's called a door. I don't remember what it was called, like a door piece.
Okay. And
every section of the game has these things called doors. And the only way to get through the doors is to have as many pieces as the door requires. This door that we'll get to, eventually we'll show you it, has two. Okay. So you have to go around this area of the forest
until you find two.
Until you find two of them. So I just got the first one, and then there's these map pieces. See, a map stone fragment. And what happens with that is when there's a stone for the map, you put the map stone fragment in. And it just gives you another section of the map. And that pretty much allows you to go to that section and continue on to the next level. I really don't see the need for the map stone. You
as far as like as a mechanic for the game.
Yeah, exactly. Because you pretty much know exactly where you're going. You know what you're doing. So
I mean, because it's interesting because it seems like it's
like right here's the map stone.
So it's a physical thing that you have to go to.
Yeah.
In each zone.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was like you kind of don't like. You'll see. It's going to show you a section.
So can you not access this map unless you're next to the map stone?
No. If I didn't put the map stone in, I could just, as long as I had the abilities to get up there, I could just continue on and
so,
not even worry about it.
It
doesn't seem very. It's not very necessary. I don't know why the map stones are there, but they're there for people who are who really into that thing. For me, I always try to go in every direction that's available, and if I can't go a direction, I'll make sure to remember it and just go back because it's what platforming pretty much is. But yeah, so that's pretty much. I mean, those are pretty much the basic mechanics of the game. The power-ups you get are really, really cool. I mean, like the trees are just basic stuff. It's like deal more damage. The orbs like float to you, generate more orbs. Get more health. So I mean, all that stuff is there. It's really.
Those tell you even if you don't have the map stone.
Yep.
All right, so there's literally no reason for the map stone whatsoever.
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
That's what I was saying. I was like, so we're seeing all this. And another thing is, when you're fighting enemies and they fall somewhere and they die, you expect their orbs to be where they died. Right when they died, if they died in the middle of the air, the orbs will stay in the midair and then they'll just fall directly where they were. They won't follow the body or anything like that. And I thought that was another weird thing. And it doesn't bother me very much.
I guess if they apply like ragdoll physics or anything like that, or like gravity onto the body, if they had to follow the body and the body fell somewhere where you couldn't get to, you'd be like, all right,
it makes sense. Yeah, you get fucked. So yeah, I mean that's another good thing. So yeah, so the object of this time right now is we're trying to get to that circle, obviously, where the tree is. And see, that's the door. See that each section.
And you have the two pieces. So
yeah, you keep going. But this is Ori the Blind Forest. I highly suggest buying it. If you love platformers, you will love this game. It's very, very well done. It's
very colorful. Very. No, I'm not even like making a joke. Like the color palette and the art style of this game is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's so great.
It's very different, in a very good way.
You're gonna see that I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, I was like, you're just getting hit.
And because I was an idiot and I didn't save, it sends me all the way back down here. So I have to.
Do you need the keys and everything?
I need to go back at all the keys. I need to do the map stone again. Everything else.
Well, thanks for listening.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm impressed. I mean, it's a pretty cool game. How much did you say it was?
It's $20 right now on the Xbox store. I'm guessing it's the same price as well on the Steam store. I didn't even look at it.
So it is on PC as well.
It's on PC. It's on. Cool. I know it's definitely on Steam. I would assume the same price. It's not on PS4 and not the Wii U. I don't think the Wii U can. I think the Wii U could handle this game.
Probably could.
But I love Xbox, so I prefer on my Xbox. But very, very well done. Very, very good game. Highly suggest. Thank you for tuning in today. Cool. See you guys later.
Thanks, guys. Later.